Meanwhile, in the most prestigious plastic surgery office in Beverly Hills, Botched Boy Jacob waits for his next plastic surgery appointment.
Botched Boy, you're up next to meet the doctor.
Is that me?
Yeah, you're Botched Boy, obviously. Today, Botched Boy, one of my regular patients, is coming in for a surgery consultation. I wasn't surprised to see Botched Boy on my schedule today because he's always calling in. He always wants the newest this, a new plastic that. Botched Boy always wants to get botched. Botched Boy, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. I really appreciate it if you stop calling me Botched Boy. My name's Jacob.
Okay, Jacob. I guess I'll call you that, even though everyone around the office calls you Botched Boy, because you're botched.
So I was talking to the secretary and I was wanted you to be... What?
I'm sorry.
What are you laughing at?
I'm so sorry, I'm just distracted by how fucking botched you look. You just look like a mess. What do you want me to botch today?
You see this photo? That person doesn't have any hair on their legs.
Okay. Have you thought about, I don't know, buying a shaver, a Venus?
But...
Botched Boy told me he wants to have less hairy legs, which, I mean, you could just go to a waxing salon for that, but whatever. If he wants to pay me triple the price, I'll do it. I'm literally just gonna probably take a shaver and shave his legs, but there's not much else you can do. But he wants me to do it, so I do what Botched Boy says, is my motto. I'm just gonna be taking a shaver and shaving your legs. The only difference is you're gonna be asleep because of the anesthesia.
How much did you say it was?
2 payments of $3,000. Actually, 4 payments of $3,000, so that'd be $12,000 plus tax. That'd be $14,500.
Let me call someone to see if this is gonna work. No, I don't want to be a hitman. Okay. I think I can scope up the money.
Okay.
Let's just do it then.
Alright. Okay. Wake up, Botched Boy. You still have hair on your legs, but it should fall off within 48 hours. I put Nair on it.
Thank you.
Okay. Get the hell out, Botched Boy.
My name is Jacob.
My name's Lucas Allen.
And today we're going to be revealing all of the surgeries celebrities and people in the spotlight go through to look how they want to look.
A lot of you guys are always commenting on our videos like, drop the skincare routine, sis, but it's like, if you only knew that, that would only get you 20%. Like, we've done so much more than just a skincare routine. A lot of stuff we can't even talk about in this video legally.
We set aside an hour before filming this video to write down a third of the surgeries we've had. So my surgeries are, I had 2 casts on my wrist.
You broke both wrists.
Yeah, I won't say how.
Whacking off.
Wisdom teeth were removed for sexual reasons. Appendix was removed to look like a hotter person.
Skinnier waist.
Glasses. I've been wearing those since I was like 7.
It's not really a surgery.
But it's something to enchant.
True. I see where you're going.
I got the flu shot this fall, and I've also had braces before.
Okay, I'm proud of you for coming forward with that. First of all, I had chin stitches because of, I fell. So the moment I'll say, I fell. I'm not gonna say anything else because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. Second, I also had braces. My teeth were crooked, and I actually loved my crooked teeth. My parents forced me to get painful braces to fit a societal norm that I didn't even know existed at the time. I got my tonsils removed because I needed more room in my throat, and after I got my tonsils removed, the doctors also decided to take out my wisdom teeth because I needed even more room in my throat. I got a mole removed in my back because it looked suspicious. I have a giant scar from it. I haven't sued, but I'm looking into my options. I got a hair transplant because I was going bald, so I gave someone like $10,000 and it didn't do anything. And last but not least, I did get a laser on my face for acne.
That was a lot of courage that you just showed there. Congratulations.
Yep.
We both just listed a thought of our surgeries, and now we're gonna actually give a story time on 2 of them.
Okay, I feel exposed.
How both of my wrists broke. When I was younger, I used to always swing on the swing set in our backyard, and one day I was swinging and I fell straight on my elbows. They both cracked, and I sat there crying for a minute because my sister was swinging next to me, but she was blaring music and she didn't hear me. And then my brother Lucas sitting next to me was jumping on the trampoline. But then I don't know how it worked, but one of them found me laying there crying. They proceeded to get my mom and take me to the hospital. Do you know who found me crying?
Me and Allie have an argument. We both have different versions of the story, where I found you in my story and she found you in her story. But I feel like it's one of those things where, like, when something traumatic happens, like, you kind of just, everyone's stories mush into one. But the funniest thing about Jacob breaking his wrist is that at the hospital, we had to carry you around because you thought you were paralyzed. But then it turned out the x-ray, literally everything was fine.
I felt like I couldn't walk, but I don't know if it was just me fully taking advantage of that moment. While I was out of low, I just fully took advantage. I was like, you have to carry me.
You pretended to be blind.
What?
No.
I was like, bitch, then take me to a fucking, I don't know. Basically, I got both my casts, and for the next month, my sister had to wipe my actual ass after I shit.
Are you kidding?
I kind of forgot what happened, but,
You couldn't wipe your own ass?
How could I wipe? And then I'd also have to get butter knives and itch the inside because,
I always thought it'd be so glamorous to have a cast as a kid. Was it?
It was during the summertime, so I couldn't go to school and make people sign it.
You never once got to go to school with it?
I think maybe for a week, but it was already over and no one got to sign it. I wanted to go in for everyone to sign it.
I always fantasized about someone carrying my lunch tray and just like people signing it and all of that. I always had trouble with my tonsils. They're always getting inflamed. I always had sore throats and like, you'd look inside my mouth and there'd just be all these holes in my tonsils and like, it was just, they were really big.
Did you do porn at this time?
No.
Okay.
I was like 14. But my tonsils were so big that like I barely even had an opening for my throat. Finally, I got them removed and it was actually super fun. Like all my surgeries have been a fun experience.
Oh, because you were laughing?
Yeah, I was just high as hell, having fun with the nurses. Apparently, I told the nurses secrets.
What do you think the secrets were?
I don't know, but I remember I told them like, you cannot tell my mom.
Did you tell them that you were gay? Because I'm assuming you didn't come out yet.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. And then like it starts kicking in that like it hurts, but they give you meds, so you're kind of just high as hell for a month.
And then you ate ice cream for the next month?
That's what sucked, not being able to eat. There was one night the family had taco soup with Fritos on top, and I could not eat it. I even tried. I was like, whatever, it's been a week, and I tried to get down a bowl of that, and it hurt so bad.
Oh. So is the tonsil the thing that bounces in the back?
It's like the big circles.
Wait,
let me see yours. Let me see. Oh, you still have yours. There's
Can I
just
see yours? Oh, it's way smaller now.
There isn't anything. Oh, the tonsil isn't the dangling thing.
Oh, what's the tonsil?
The 2 balls.
I thought I only had 2 balls between my legs.
Wait, you didn't know you had tonsils?
Well, I just thought the tonsil was the thing in the middle. No joke.
No, you have the things behind your back. The big, you probably, honestly, if you don't have trouble with them, maybe you just don't notice them. But I always had trouble with mine.
So I'm not dumb. When I got my appendix taken out. So the appendix is like right over here. I'll show you guys the incision to prove this.
Oh my god.
Right there.
Let me see. Why that's so small? They did a good job.
Oh yeah, because...
Ew, that's so much thinking of them grabbing a little thing out of there.
Ew, yeah, and I guess in the not the olden days, but like years ago when my dad got it, the incision used to be way bigger, but now it's way smaller.
Like, isn't that crazy that if like you were living in an ancient time, you would have just died?
Oh yeah, because I guess okay, so this isn't me trying to be dramatic. I mean, I feel bad for me, but if you have your appendix burst, you just die.
You don't always die, but it's super likely.
That's crazy. So
yeah, it's so gross. They just burst. Like, what the hell's going on there?
I know. Like what? Like I don't get why it's there.
I know.
And why do I have it if it's not needed?
Oh, I don't tell you. Oh, they've actually found out like they are needed. So.
For what?
Just a lot of stuff.
You're such a liar.
I'm not kidding. Actually, I saw on Reddit where it was like, oh yeah, like people like just taking all this shit out, but like we actually kind of.
Wait, what is it for?
Nothing.
Basically, my stomach hurt one day, so I left school, went home.
What was the pain like? Was it like a flu pain or?
All I remember is it hurt so effing bad. Like I remember when my mom was driving me to the hospital, I was crying for.
Oh my god.
Because we went to the urgent care and then.
Did she know right away that it was appendix?
I think she kind of guessed. 6 hours later, I was in the emergency room and then I went to behind the actual thing. They did tests, and then all I remember, they put a mask over me. Like, they put the thing over me in the surgery room. Mm-hmm. And then I woke up the next day, and I'm pretty sure I couldn't go pee, so I had to put water on my genitals to make myself go pee. It hurt for like 3 weeks or something after.
Oh my, that's a long ass time.
Yeah, I got to take like 2 weeks out of school. Pretty cool for a 6th grader.
Did you get meds?
Yeah, I remember that.
If you're a true Chan stan, I actually made a video about this and deleted it. But I got a hair transplant. It's basically where a robot takes all these hairs from the back of your head and implants them into your hairline. Hair loss runs in our family, but it honestly, it's so annoying because the way the doctor made it sound, he was like, yeah, you're gonna be able to wear your hair up and like do the whole thing that the quote everyone does. And like, you won't be able to see anything, but that's not the case. Honestly, I don't even know if it did anything. I think it might have made my hairline crooked.
Do you think it made, so for me, like the edges out, do you think it made it more round to your hairline?
I don't know. Maybe it did do stuff and I'm just taking it for granted, but I don't know if it really did like that much, to be honest. And also, like, when I first got into the surgery place, I remember like I panicked so bad because they wanted to give me Xanax and for some reason I was against it. So I was like, oh, I don't want any pills.
But you were awake during it.
I was awake during the whole thing. And he was stabbing, he had to like stab all these holes in my head where he was gonna put the new hair follicles, and like hearing him stab it was the most disgusting thing.
Wait, did this happen to you? Because I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know there's been situations where it's gonna last like 30 minutes, but when I'm 5 minutes in, I so badly just want to leave, but I know if I leave, then it's just going to take
longer. Oh, yeah. No, this was even worse than that because it's going to be a 10-hour day.
Was there points where you were like, I need to go, but then
no, because once I had the Xanax, I just calmed down. And just watched movies and stuff.
10 hours, though? I
think it was actually like 9, but it was so boring. But I thought it was going to be worth it. I don't know if it was. The recovery was actually pretty bad. It was like 2 weeks, so like 10 days of like your head being swollen. But yeah, that's it.
You wouldn't do it again unless they had a new procedure?
I think I'd just get a wig. Also, like, if you're gonna keep balding, it's just gonna be like, you'll have to do multiple procedures.
Oh, like over time.
Yeah, like he told me there's been people who've had like 6 of them done. It's like, I'm not gonna do that.
I know, 6 procedures, and then the recovery 6 times.
Yeah.
Today we bit the bullet, and we told you guys the reality on how hard it is to be us.
Should we do what we said we were gonna do at the end of the video? Rip these up because they don't define us?
Yes.
My tonsil removal does not define me.
This is to you, Sherry. You told me I was ugly when I was 6, but I'm actually pretty. Say your aggression towards someone or
This
something.
is the Polly Pocket 4747 on MSN who told me that I needed to get my tonsils removed.
I feel so free, like, finally, everywhere I go, people don't have to ask me about it.
I know.
Thank you guys so much for joining us in this heartfelt journey. We're gonna go. This was a really deep video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, Z's.
Bye!